Hi, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Jessa, and it is very nice to see you. And today, we are, of course, jumping back into Disco Elysium. We're in the middle of day 5, getting towards the end of day 5, but there's still a lot to do. Last time was so wild. So much fun. We seem to have successfully set up that little dance club, which I'm really excited about. And in addition to that, we got open that cargo container. That was bonkers. Like, I was shocked. That guy was bending light, except apparently no he wasn't? Huh? Very confusing, very interesting, and very confusing, honestly, in a fun way. So I'm really excited to get back to playing. I'm well prepared today. I've got plenty of water. No coffee. It's actually later in the day, but lots of water because I need to drink more water, god dang it, and probably so should you. I feel like my gamer friends out there, you guys have a similar problem as I do. Drink your water and don't forget today, okay? Are you prepared too before we get started? Something to drink, something to eat, something to snuggle on, maybe somebody to snuggle with? And if you're as ready as I am, please hit the like button, consider subscribing, and maybe hitting the hype button too if it's available to you. And let's get to this, shall we? Okay, we're in it again. Fuck. God, I want to find freaking murder weapons so bad. Do I have a logic check right now? Because I think it's a logic check. I think. Hold on, let me double check. I think it's a logic check to do that. Why do I have no words? The white envelope. It's a logic check. Yes, it is. Also, the reaction speed check opened up again for a seal. And there was a reason for that. Somebody told me it had to do with a hat combo with something else. One of you lovely commenters let me know that, and now I don't remember what it was, but it was a certain clothing combo. I think it was the hat and another item of clothing that I don't remember which it was, but that combo apparently repeatedly opens up that check. And who would have thought? I certainly wouldn't have. But it's joyful. I'm certainly happy about it. But anyway, what was I doing though? I was actually trying to look at something in particular. The logic check, right, for this envelope, because it would be so great to be able to figure out what's going on with that. An envelope handed to you by Everard Clare, because I don't know if I want those signatures. I don't really fully yet understand the truth of what he's doing in that village. I feel very at a loss when it comes to whether or not to actually get that thing signed and mailed. I'd rather have a fuller picture, so doing that logic check, if possible, is a good idea. I don't have any points right now, right? No, none at all. But I do have 3 logic, which is not good. Okay, actually, let me... What am I doing? Oh my god. I think I'm starting to lose my mind. Sorry. This is what happens when it gets a little bit later in the day. The coffee's run out, and I'm tired! We can't fast travel where we are? No, we cannot. Wait. There was another dialogue option with, the weirdo, the weird rich guy in the cargo container. And I didn't pick it because I didn't want to upset Kim about the money question, you know? Oh, fuck it. While we're here, actually, I want to go back and do that. Don't judge me. I want to go back and see if I can. Sorry. Not sure if Kim is gonna be annoyed with me, but I think that's okay if he is. Isn't there something here that tells me whether or not he likes me? Maybe it's nothing specific. Does it have to do with good cop, bad cop? I don't remember. I don't remember. Can I tell him to go away for a bit?
Yes?
No, never mind. save, though. God. Let's try it again. I'm gonna actually ask him that weird dialogue. This is so weird. So weird.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Well, I hope Kim doesn't hate me for this, but you're a rich investor, right? Could I have some money?
Could you please stop asking everyone for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to look worse than we already do.
You're right. That was extremely unprofessional. I apologize.
It's perfectly alright. Based on your appearance, I can tell I'm dealing with a civilized man.
Playing the pity card, are we?
No.
Whatever gets us over the moon, baby. I'm your hand to be dealt.
As you may know, us high net worth individuals don't have a lot of cash on hand. Investments, here is 3 real. How much can you get for this?
Almost nothing.
That's the idea, my friend. You've got to work for the rest. Maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
This is a proposal, not a question. These ultra-liberal types love losing huge sums of money on ludicrous proposals. Ergo, you should come up with a plan that's totally dead in the water.
Totally dead in the water. These are red checks. Fuck. For conceptualization, I'm leaving, but I'm gonna end up having to annoy Kim again, aren't I? Conceptualization, let me see what I got. I know I've got something. I know I do. Question simply is, which thing? Because I always forget. Okay, this gives me a conceptualization point. No, that's composure. Composure, reaction speed, endurance, conceptualization! Oh, it's the shirt. We already, oh, no we don't. For a second I thought I already had a shirt with conceptualization on. I don't! Woohoo! Now I do. Now I do. Nothing else, right? I'm sure it was just that. Yep, okay. It's something. Sorry, Kim.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
This is not gonna work. Wait a second. Know about money. But I had a higher we had a higher chance last time. What did I do? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Oh, fuck. What did it say before? Shit, dude. Hold on a second. Okay, guys. I got it. I did stop recording for just a second, went and watched what I had just recorded. Yes, I know. How goofy is that? And it turns out that extra bonus had to do with our fucking clothes. The interstellary dress shirt. Who'da thunk? Is there anything else that's interstellary that might, please him in some way? Because he seems to appreciate the, you know, the fashion a lot. The suit jacket, maybe. It'll take away from conceptualization, unfortunately. But I don't think there was anything else. Nope. Nothing else that I think would make us look fancy enough. Maybe a nice jacket would be great, but this takes away from conceptualization, which is just sad, dude. But, like, he looks probably better now, right? But, let's see.
Welcome back, gentlemen.
No.
What can I do for you?
Yes. +3 from the dress code. Was it a +2 before? Was it? Let me double check. Okay, no, so it was 3 before, and it's 3 again, despite the fact that we changed our jacket. Therefore, not worth it. I want that extra +2 conceptualization. So we're putting that white jacket back on. Here we go. Might as well.
Welcome back, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
We got a much higher chance now that I put that jacket on. Okay, hello. +1 from knowing about money, which I think is really funny, but +3 for looking sharp, I suppose. All right, a sound investment plan or an investment plan that's sure to fail. Why would I present an investment plan that's sure to fail? There must be some kind of reason. I guess if I just want him to lose all his money? That might be a reason. Fuck. The idea that he could fail is kind of fun. Because he could lose all his money. We like when rich people lose all their money. But what if we could get him to, like, help us somehow? It's also a very good chance I'll fail the check. It's an even chance, but you never know. You know what? I have half a mind to make him fail an investment. Or rather, to present an investment plan that's gonna fail. Maybe he'll lose his money.
Congratulations. You've somehow managed to fail at failing, which means, in a strange way, that you've succeeded.
I guess. Invest in a youth center is great, but I just don't know yet what that youth center is really there for, is really being built for. I want to do that logic check, you know, on the envelope. Oh my god, my cat is bumping my mic a lot, so I'm sorry if I'm having sound issues. I hope not. Make your money work for you? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? You should make your money work for you. I guess?
Intriguing. Go on.
I am so confused by this. Some people say money can't buy happiness, but those people just didn't have enough money. Like they say in investment circles, you gotta spend money to make money. Money's the name of the game here. I guess so?
I think I follow you. You're saying I should invest in exotic financial derivatives or maybe some kind of real estate play.
Neither of these responses make any sense to me. At all. I'm saying it's fun to ride the lion until it's time to get off, I guess.
But what do you say to those who claim that the assets underlying those derivatives are overvalued? Does that pose a systemic risk to the wider capital markets?
You're in deep now, but don't lose your nerve. You can do this.
Oh my goodness. This is very funny. Look, man, markets are always going like this. 6-7, I guess. No. You've got to spend money to make money. Money literally makes the world go round. or a wise man once told me that money is all about trust. What wise man was that? Was that the guy in the whirling in rags, or was that you? I don't remember. A wise man once told me, sure, but money is all about trust.
The man pauses, considering your words. The light bends and swims around his face. You cannot tell what he's thinking.
Trust. Yes.
Who'd have thought you'd remember that nugget of wisdom after nearly frying your brain like you have?
Such a simple truth, yet so easily forgotten. What is money anyway? But an idea in our heads we all trust one another to believe in.
That's fair, yeah.
I'm very impressed. You have a deep understanding of the world that few men ever attain.
Thank you, I think.
I don't normally do this without a formal pitch deck, but to hell with it. What's the point of being rich if you have to follow all the rules? Here's the round of seed funding. This should be enough to prove out the concept and get things off the ground.
Thanks, I think.
Cha-ching! What'll it be? Speed? Vodka? Cigarettes?
What the fuck? Thank you for placing your unwavering trust in me.
Remember, it's not a handout. It's an investment, and I expect to see returns.
Returns on what, though? We didn't even provide an actual investment plan of any sort. We just kind of talked you in circles and made you feel smart. Okay.
The lieutenant stands there, dumbfounded. His mouth opens slightly, then closes again. Is he having a stroke?
What do you think, Kim? Not bad, huh?
I'm not unimpressed. Let's leave it at that.
Okay.
Now, was there anything else I could help you gentlemen with?
Nah, we should get back to our investigation. Thanks for your time, I guess.
The pleasure was mine. Unfortunately, I must be away soon. The next time we meet, I'll be expecting an update on my investment.
What actual investment? Hold on. I feel like I did not say anything clear. I don't think I did. I don't think I said anything specific. Okay.
Farewell, friend, and may your peace of mind guide you to happiness.
Sure. And we have a thought.
Arno
Oh!
Van Eyck.
Okay. Thought complete. Arno Van Eyck.
Okay, so Egghead is clearly not Van Eyck in disguise. Van Eyck is an Oranese disc jockey, but those people get around, especially in Revachol, in the clubs on Boogie Street. Perhaps he stayed here for a short stint and discarded part of the song he was working on, just threw it away, and then it ended up in the hawthorn tree. But why? Did he think it was retrograde? It wasn't. Perhaps he caught a glimpse of the future and did not want for it to arrive just yet. Perhaps the city whispered the top line to him, and he was frightened by it.
Maybe? Huh. Accept. Oh, I didn't look at the bonuses. Frick. But at least it tells me the bonuses. Okay. But oh, all Motorix right checks are unlocked. Okay. Reveals Arno Van Eyck gig posters in the world. Cool. Sure. What a fucking joy. What a actual art degree. What is this? Oh yeah, the art cop one. That's funny as hell. Anyway, so we did that. Bye, rich guy, I suppose. Thanks for the money. That was a very bizarre interaction. I don't know how I felt about it. Should I go talk to him again? What's his name? Fucking Everard? Nah. Probably not. I wish I had a skill point, though, so I could maybe put an extra point into... What was it? I forgot already. Good for me. Fuck. Logic. I don't have anything that helpful. for logic. I mean, I have some things that can give me pluses to logic, but I can't level it up, and that sucks. Because I really want to do that check on the envelope if I can. Plus logic. Wait, what glasses am I already wearing? +1 to savoir faire. Let's do the logic. Logic glasses. Logic jacket, I suppose. Looking good, dude. Okay. Yeah, alrighty. Sure. Looking good. I really want to find the murder weapon, but it feels like the best way to do that is to get those signatures. I feel really weird about the signature thing. Ooh, reaction speech. Should we go back over to the church and just keep trying with a seal? Maybe that's worth it. Like, actually. Yeah, I think it might be worth it. Let's go back over there. Why not? I know that had to do with some kind of combo of the hat and something. A couple of you were very helpful in pointing that out to me. That was opening that check, I mean. Did I have anything else that was reaction speedy that wasn't the hat? So that I don't have to switch the hat out? Just the bum hat, and that does not help. Nothing else, right? I don't believe so, no. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, what's this? Hello. An observation. What? Or something. Odd that you didn't catch this graffito earlier. Van Eyck Overdrive, it says. Ah, it's the Van Eyck graffiti and the posters that we, couldn't see before. Until now. Which I think is so cool. Yeah, we can fast travel. To the church. Let's go. Hell yeah. What's up, dancing guys? How are ya? What's up, Asil?
Hardcore.
+2 because of dress code avian investigator. Oh. That must be the hat thing. I don't know what that's about, the avian investigator, but I kind of love it. Still a shit chance, but...
The silver bird has already flown away. I will catch it later.
Yeah, weird. So... If I do that and take the hat off, I'm assuming it does not help open up that check. I don't know why it would.
Hardcore.
Of course not. But now, if we put the hat back on...
Hardcore.
Nope. Maybe we have to leave and do that. I love it. Hat off. Hat on. I don't think that helped. I don't really know what's gonna help. I'm finding this confusing. It was not the hat? Am I losing my mind? I might be. I really might be. God damn. There's so little I can do right now except maybe actually go get Lillian's signature. Wah. Please let me do your check again and again and again.
Hot cop.
Or not. Bum hat. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh my god, you guys. My computer stopped recording very suddenly, and I'm so sorry. I have no idea why. I'm so sorry. I don't think much was lost. I think I went from the church over here. That's it. I went from the church to the fisherman's shacks. I think. I know I did a little bit of walking around, so maybe that was missed. I'm a little concerned about it. Let me run around and see if I can do what I did before, which was not here at all. God damn. Can I fast travel right now? I cannot. Okay, this I think is what I was thinking of. So, there is a good chance you didn't miss literally anything. I'm so sorry about that, my friends. The ice just off the coast crackles, shifting.
This is it.
Yes.
The scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes and empty bottles all evidence it.
Hold up, don't you mean the scene of the crime?
Not as such. I'm talking about what came after the party scene.
Yeah, sure does look like a lot of folks partied here.
Looks like they were here a while, judging from all the bottles. The sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
Those are such specific examples. Specific and random examples. Hey, Kim. Looks like we've had a couple partygoers here.
Looks like it.
This was some kind of theater to them. A circus production by a great clown. I doubt that so much, Harry. Was this party against the law? On the ice like this? It was probably a public danger. Honestly, probably. But I doubt it was against the law. Just not very safe. Was it against the law?
Not as such, no. Let's keep moving, detective.
Oh.
Somehow, he doesn't want to dwell on it.
Somehow he doesn't want to dwell on it. Why? How bizarre. I don't know. That was weird. I don't know. But now that I did that again, let me go back to the church, because that is what I was about to do when I realized that OBS had stopped recording, for which I am eternally apologetic. I hate when that happens, when technology makes things completely out of my control. To the church. Because I want to try, let me see. Not this again. The reaction speed for a seal. I would love to try that again. Of course I would. But I can't. There's a logic check with her I also want to check. What? There's a logic check with Suna the Programmer that I also want to do, but can't. Just like the logic check for the white envelope, which I can't do. The one big thing I want to do is this conceptualization check with Noid. But let's give it a try. We'll go in here and I'll put on some conceptualization +1 clothes. I think I have a jacket and a shirt. Jacket, off. Shirt, off. Conceptualization shirt on. And where's that conceptualization jacket? Down here. Conceptualization jacket, yeah. Sure. God, let me make sure I'm recording again before I keep doing this. Jesus Christ, good. In that case, let me do that quick save thing. Give it a try.
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Internalize the hardcore aesthetic. Don't just nod along, but really feel it.
Dedicated, hyperactive,
Oh, thank God.
unified. You will have to add something of your own to understand this list of loosely formed qualities called hardcore. You need your own entry. Make it.
Your own entry? What does that even mean?
Test your limits.
Whoa.
Surpass them. Dance till you drop. Dance till you die, if you must.
Dance till you die if you must. Goodness gracious. Pain threshold. Hard people, hard republic, hard sell, hard party, hard riot, hard government, core membership, core secretary, core teachings, core fighters. Huh. I've got the money, I've got the place, you've got the figure, you've got the face. Let's get together, we're jumping all over the world. What is this, lyrics? I am going to truly wreck myself as a machine of modern party in a final showdown between flesh and spirit. See the sunshine. We ain't stopping. Keep on dancing till the world ends. You know, it feels unfair. There's a party everywhere. I don't have anything to add to the core. This is wild. Oh, H. I think... I feel like see the sunshine, we ain't stopping. Keep on dancing till the world ends is too fun. Too fun a response. See the sunshine, we ain't stopping. Keep on dancing till the world ends.
If you fear it, let it happen. Keep on dancing till the world ends.
Hell yeah. Thought gained. Hardcore aesthetic? Sure thing. Take care, Noid. I guess. We got a new thought. Let's check it out. I'm excited. Hardcore aesthetic. -2 to interfacing. That sucks. Because fuck grammar, it says. That's hilarious. Okay, not only have you internalized the hardcore aesthetic, you've also contributed to it. How harder core could you possibly become? Low core people come around to... What? Low core people come around you to correct your typos. It's hardcore here, hardcore there, hardcore core in a third instant. What is going on? Those aren't typos, man. That's how core hardness works. If you don't know hardcore from Our Happy Hardcore, then what the fuck are we even talking about? That's a good question. What are we even talking about? The fuck? That was wild. But hey, we got that one out of the way. I'd really love to be able to do this reaction speed thing with a seal, but I apparently cannot. Let me take off my hat again. The necktie, I suppose, maybe, because it's shaped like a bird, and I feel like it was a combo of things, not just the hat. Because when I take the hat on and off, nothing happens. There. No hat, no nothing. And of course it's gonna be locked.
Hardcore.
But Now, what happens if we put the hat on? And the necktie. And I guess our coat again. Why not? I don't think that did anything.
Parker.
No, it's still locked. That's a shame. That's it for now. Well, it's 1941. We still have plenty of time. And I'm still not understanding what opens and closes this one check. It's not the hat. It's not the hat and the tie combo. So, I have no idea what it is. Unless it has to do with switching hats in particular. I don't think so. No. Let me see if I've got any thoughts that I'd like to deal with. Like the Arno van Eyck. All the Motorix white checks being unlocked is pretty useful, I think. But maybe that's all it was that opened up the reaction speed check. Maybe it was just doing that thought. Could be. Wasteland of Reality is giving a lot of negatives, I remember. But that +1 to Psyche, which is a +1 to, I think, all the purple ones. Volition, Inland Empire, Empathy, Authority, Esprit de Corps, and Suggestion, right? All of those. Which is basically like no actual new points into Inland Empire. So it's just a negative effect from physical instrument. It was a good thought. It is a really good thought. All about sobriety. And the difficulty of it. But, nah. Mazovian socioeconomics. Bonuses from the thought. Left-wing dialogue options give you extra XP, but negative to visual calculus and negative to authority. Maybe when I have a skill point, I might want to forget that one. All of these give negatives, though. Don't they? Yep. Except for the date of birth generator. I may want to do the date of birth generator. Maybe in place of something. Speed gives 1 psi. I'm not taking speed. The learning cap for perception was raised to 5 from that one. We have a +2 bonus because of thoughts. But is that because of... Ah! Oh, God! Is that because of this or a different one? A different one. From this one. Oh, okay, from the apricot one. Perception seems really helpful. It doesn't even matter right now, does it? Because, motherfucker, I'm realizing I can't forget anything anyway. I don't have any points. 0 points. 0. 0. Girl, are you sure you don't have that check open? Since it was opening repeatedly last time. Like, what did I do that chick, like, chick? Did that chick? No, did that check, like, I don't know, like 5 times. But now it won't open at all. That's okay. That's okay. You know what? I need XP. That's what I need. Really badly. So, why don't we go back to Silang? Try that rhetoric challenge, I suppose. Even if it's a stupid one. Just to try and get some fucking points, man. It'd be cool if we could find that sleeping dock worker, too. That was a whole thing. Hey, so whoa, wait, what? The low rumble of a bass beat. Your heart repeats it. That's nice. This is because we got that Arno Van Eyck thing, huh? Scribbled between the thighs of a page 3 girl. The origin of disco, I suppose, but in French. What's up, bro?
Everything's still cool here, officer.
This makes me feel like such an asshole. I don't want to do that. And that's why we didn't do it, because it felt like an asshole move. Okay, fuck. Should I buy these fucking spirits? From a roleplay perspective, I don't want to buy the spirits. It may be really helpful from a gameplay perspective. Honestly, it probably is based on how many of you love to tell me, you must buy the spirits, I promise. But from a roleplay perspective, I have no reason to. Having the alcohol around would be potentially really dangerous for him. Unfortunately, how an addict brain works, if it's around, you'll find any excuse to go drink it, to get your hands on it. If you've already got your hands on it, it's dangerous for an addict to have access to any kind of alcohol, even ones that are this horrible and strong and disgusting. But, you know what? Fuck it. This feels awful, but fuck it. Not yet. First, let's see if we can actually find this sleeping dock worker, since I have completely forgotten where that person is, who they are, or where they are. It's lost to me. Lost in my memory completely. Are they somewhere over here, just like sleeping? No? I don't think so. No, I don't see anything over here. Just this person we've talked to a gazillion times. Should I talk to her again? Maybe no harm in talking to her again.
The woman looks at nothing, her eyes closed and her lips moving. Girl child, you hear her say. Girl child, girl child.
Snap your fingers in front of her face, I guess.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
She comes to as if nothing had happened before. Nothing new at all. Thank you for now. Okay. No sleeping dock worker that I can see, but they probably aren't here. They're probably elsewhere. This way. I would assume. Somewhere this way? Actually, no, I'm already doubting myself significantly. Fuck. I don't know. Might as well do a little run around.
A rusting control panel with several knobs.
Nah. Anyone sleeping this way? I don't see anybody. I don't see anyone. Nope. And our good friend here. What's your name again, man? He's not
hey,
sleeping.
mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting, just like we talked about before.
Aw.
I know you're probably a busy man being an important police officer and all, and personally, I think the more people keeping the peace, the better.
Okay, I'm off, Leo. He's sweet. I like him. Right, what the fuck am I doing? How is it possible that this game currently is feeling like I have so much to do and yet nothing to do at the same time? We're reaching that point. Oh. I feel like that sleeping dock worker is not where I assumed he might be, which was kind of over here. Maybe he's kind of by the waterfront area over here? Someone who was sleeping like on the steps or something, but there's no one here now. Oh, what's this though? Hello. A message has been carved into the wall. Trance Nation. Ake Nation. Ake? Ike? Ike. Van Eyck, right. I don't know why I said Ake. Maybe because I got a headache? I don't know. We can't do the wall again, right? No, we cannot. No, we cannot. Okay. Ooh. An old poster hidden below new ones. Arno Van Eyck, 49, the Palaceum. Sounds like an obscure live performance in a dirty underground bunker. Ooh. Went to the village on the coast, officer. See you there. Joyce, says the note on the post. Thanks, Joyce. We already ran into you over there, so that's nice. I want to talk to her again, maybe.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
No, never mind. Fuck. Okay. So there's no sleeping dock worker. What am I doing? Not you. You and you. No sleeping dock worker. No butter. No measure head. No barred door. I need XP. This won't open up even though yesterday it was opening up every 5 seconds. I need XP. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Holy shit, this is terrible. Clear window, visual calculus, medium, huh? I mean, I can't do that check right now, but I don't even know what check that was. I don't even remember. Dude, this sucks ass. This really sucks ass. I don't know what to do. Fuck. Maybe I should talk to this dude again?
Oh, sorry, officer. What do you want?
Nothing.
Host almighty. He's a total bummer now.
I guess I wanted to ask you about the Union again. I mean, not particularly, but since it's bolded, I'm gonna hope there's new dialogue.
Officer,
Nope.
I just can't do this right now. The Union, it just doesn't matter anymore.
Poor guy. Bye for now. Okay. Pretty insane how little I can actually do at the moment. How is that even possible? To have reached a point where I have nothing I can do. Because everything I want to do, I need to level up for, or I need to be without Kim. I need to be without Kim. Which means I gotta wait. And I'm already waiting. We're in waiting mode, hoping that the communist meeting will still happen tonight. I don't know what the fuck to do, though, until then. Read a book, I suppose. That's one of those things. Isn't that one of those things that we can do to pass time? I think the game has told us we can read books to pass the time. Maybe we should go back to the fucking bookstore then. Primer for small kids. A textbook for the first grade in primary school. This is so cute. On the cover, a humanoid teddy bear is pushing a wheelbarrow full of letters, and he's not doing a good job. The letter S is dangerously dangling from the cart, while E fell off a long time ago. Children should pay more attention. 16 days of coldest April. The cover features a row of concrete buildings with a monochrome rainbow in the sky. It tells a rather excruciating story about two lovers during a period of ethnic unrest in Yugograd. The book has been filed under psychological realism. Fuck yeah.
You stare at the now familiar black and white rainbow. The book feels heavy in your hands.
Start reading.
In cold, detached prose, the author describes a scene from one of the Yugograd riots in the 20s. Youths overturned motor carriages and set trash cans ablaze, while heavily armored guardsmen dash in and disperse them in a flurry of baton blows. As ethnic tensions run wild, a pair of young lovers meet each other on the street. Somehow, in the middle of all the chaos, they manage to lock arms and look into each other's eyes.
What happens next?
It would physically hurt you to keep reading. Are you sure?
Read 10 more pages. Yeah, I'm sure.
They go through a brief and somewhat awkward love affair. And
Ouch.
in the end, they betray each other and succumb to the absurdity of Gradian life. The man becomes a lens grinder, completely abandoning his former existence.
Fuck.
He toils through the daily drudgery at the Lenka Polyfabricate. Happiness and fulfillment have eluded him his whole life. And in the end, he has nothing to do but dedicate himself to the craft.
And the woman?
She spends the next several decades standing at a conveyor in a Sosnovo fish processing plant. The smell of fish guts slowly seeps into her hair and skin, as every single one of her dreams dies, one by one.
Holy shit, that is depressing. Wow.
The memory of their short time spent together tortures the former lovers ceaselessly until the end of their days. Years pass in solitude, their bodies growing ever more decrepit.
This is terrible.
As life leaves their remains between the soil sheets, their final thoughts are filled with regret.
Wow. That was, in fact, very depressing. Put the book away. Oh boy, that was something. Maybe we should go get some books, huh? Why not, right? Why not? I'm gonna go to the bookstore because we've got a shitload of money now for no real reason. So we can go buy some books. Keep ourselves entertained until the communist meeting, I suppose. I think this shelf had something interesting, but I might be remembering wrong.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Yes. So this costs $4.20. Alright, I want to buy Medicinal Purposes of the Pale, please.
Indeed. Something about that book does seem to have spoken to you.
She mumbles, staring at the book for a moment.
Well, I hope it contains what you're looking for.
Thank you. Leave. What did this shelf have?
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna buy also this Greatest Innocence book for $4.70.
A true cultural touchstone. Enjoy the read.
She nods. And what was in this bookshelf?
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen.
Leave. I think I wanted to read something that was down here too, but I don't remember which display is which, so...
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere. This is entirely, completely you. You have found the right books.
I want to buy the Hyundai book.
Oh yes, certainly. Another
And
good sale.
also The Man from Hyundai and The Devil Woman.
It is a bestseller for a reason.
I believe you. She nudges her glasses. Leave. Now what was on this display?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Sure. I want to buy the Wirral game.
If
for
you say
25
so,
bucks.
but you better stay away from those immoral occult rituals.
Can I also buy the Suzerainty game for $12? Why not, dude? Wait. Maybe not. Actually, I'm leaving. Instead of more books, why don't we leave the shop? And buy all the clothes that we can, huh? That seems smart. Quickly we can, I think, because Silang has clothes to buy. Now that we have literally over 100 real, we might as well.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
No, maybe not those. Wait. Rummage through the box? Is there anything else? No, this would give us anything else. Leave. What about what was over here?
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
$50 is crazy. Can't I just buy the sad conquered Samaran speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
That's why I want them. I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself. That is hilarious. I don't need speakers, though. I'm lo-fi socialist junk myself.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
Wait, what if I do deserve more than a lo-fi socialist sound system?
You do, officer, you do. Remember, we don't have to resort to socialism. We can have nice things too. At socialist prices.
He pats the boxes tenderly. I'm tempted by the sneakers, but let me see what's in this box. I forgot.
You keep coming back.
I do.
That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes, keep saving that economy.
Sure, browse through the
You
box.
find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Economical, but also trendy. Look
Nothing
first
new
hand,
here, huh?
buy
Okay.
second hand. Keep the economy moving.
All right, leave for now. Got it. There's nothing there. Do I want those ugly sunglasses? They were cheap. What's the
Shine
fucking...
on these sunglasses
Fuck it.
last a good starter pair, officer. And when you're ready to upgrade, come back and see me.
Rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of
Ugh.
plastic that melts in the sun.
That's terrible.
These
Ew.
are all first-rate sunglasses.
Are they?
Premium design, super material, very cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Thanks, I guess. Leave for now. We got some stuff now. Isn't that nice? Like these horrendous sunglasses, which I'll put on just for a second. And this hat take off so I can see him. Oh, shit. Look at him go. Looking good, my man. No, he looks absolutely terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible. Here you go. Put on the funny glasses again. We like those. Or maybe this one, the visual calculus with the minus to drama. Those look nice. Huh. I'll put on this logic shirt. And I guess I'll put on that hat again. Yeah. Well, alright. I'm not gonna buy those shoes. I probably don't need them. $50. I don't know how much I'm gonna need my money is the thing. There's a chance I won't need it much at all, and it's really just for buying clothes and shit. Huh. And books. And so on. Speaking of books, let's read about stuff, huh? Where are we starting? Let's start with the medicinal purposes of the pale. Hell yeah, a small green book giving off a peculiar foreboding impression, although it's hard to figure out why. It describes the various ways of healing debilitating ailments through the use of pale, some of which sound implausible at best.
Medicinal purposes of the pale. The cover of this heavy tome features a number of esoteric symbols. Flipping through the book, you find a number of sections on the general benefits of the pale. A large pharmacopoeia makes up nearly half of the book.
What is pharmacopoeia?
You come across the following explanation. While modern pharmacopoeia are continually updated by so-called experts based on the results of clinical trials, readers will find assembled here the timeless wisdom relied upon by generations of traditional Zeolite medicine practitioners, Mesk mystics, and Ilmaran folk doctors. Finally, something to calm the angry spirits that have been plaguing you. It seems to contain descriptions of the medicinal properties of various ingredients that may be gathered from the pale, as well as instructions for producing a variety of herbal remedies.
Is there anything in there about restoring lost memories?
There are a number of zeolite tonics that promise to improve your short-term memory, but nothing that speaks to your condition.
Okay. I just want something that'll soothe the relentless torment of my existence. Because all he had before was substances, substances, and more substances. But now, who knows? Anything he could find would help. Anything that won't also cause him to self-destruct, like alcohol would. Something.
What you're describing is booze.
No!
You don't need any herbs for that.
Fine, what about curing an apocalyptic hangover?
There's nothing in here that speaks to hangovers directly. However, while browsing through the various descriptions, you become convinced that you could assemble something from the ingredients listed here. Want to give it a shot?
Rub your hands together. All right, book. Let's see what you got.
First, you need to choose a base ingredient.
A base ingredient. Ginger root, a sprig of fresh mint, or common meadow root. I don't know, I guess ginger root?
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
I'm just making shit up, though. That's the fun thing. An appropriate vehicle. I don't know what's an appropriate vehicle, dude. Mash it into a paste with some aloe vera extract, I suppose?
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Dude, I don't fucking know. Pomegranate seeds, a spoonful of sugar, or some wild ginseng root? Wild ginseng, I guess?
The ginger and aloe vera make this poultice ideal for the treatment of arthritis. It won't do anything for your hangover, though.
Thanks, I guess. Hey, I've got plenty of arthritis. I could use some of that.
Be that as it may, it might have been useful to have such a thing for the trials you'll soon be facing. It's a shame you can't get your hands on these ingredients.
Damn.
Would you like to try again?
Sure, let's try again, I guess.
Very well. First, choose a base ingredient.
A sprig of fresh mint this time,
Next,
sure.
you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
Boil the mint with a tea made from birch bark.
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
I'm making this shit up. Mint, birch bark, in a tea. I guess sugar.
The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the birch bark tea will help you flush out the toxins.
Oh.
The ginseng should give you more energy as a nice bonus.
Great, so where can I get all this stuff?
From the pal, of course. Or perhaps from some enterprising entrepreneur. Where you would find one of those, though, the book does not say.
I want to try to concoct one of those hangover cures. Again? I guess again.
Very well. First, choose a base ingredient.
Common meadow root?
Next, you'll need to combine the base ingredient with an appropriate vehicle.
Aloe vera extract into a paste again?
Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Pomegranate seeds, I guess?
The ginger root will help with the nausea, and the
Okay,
birch
it's the
bark
same
tea
kind of thing.
will
Okay.
help you flush out the toxins.
Oh, look at the
The
time!
ginseng should give you more energy as a nice bonus.
Well, thank you, book. But it is time to get back to work because it is officially 2200.
You close the book and find yourself staring at the familiar cover once more.
Put the book away. Woohoo! Finally! Wait, where am I going? The apartments, which is around this way. Fuck yeah. I hope I'm not late. 22:28. But I almost wish I hadn't done the book now. It took way longer than I realized it would. Here we go. Now, whose apartment am I looking for? Oh.
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Inspect the symbol closer.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is it upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
And why is it white?
Because white is the color of peace.
Okay, what does it evoke in me? Finish that thought.
Gone. Gone is the glory of hope. Only the scribblings of impoverished students remain in dirty hallways.
End. Doesn't look like there's a meeting in here.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Leave. I don't think it's that person. But then where would I go? Maybe it is that person?
You hear someone,
Knock again.
a poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
What? That is not at all what the words say. This says the locked door. This time the steps come closer. Who is this? Demands a female voice, wary and tense. This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door?
You hear the clacking of heels again. No. No.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Later
Fair.
then.
Bye. Didn't need it. No need. Nothing over this way, right? Just balcony. Maybe it's on the balcony. There was a door on the balcony I couldn't enter before, like here. Oh, I think I can get through this now. Maybe it's here.
As you approach the metal grille, you can hear several voices having what appears to be an animated discussion. This must be it. Beyond this door lies the beating heart of radical communism in Martinez.
Excellent.
Somehow, the night air softens the smell of trash and sea brine. As the breeze pulls through the canvas like a shuttle through a loom, you catch a hint of something unexpected. Something earthy, warm, and burnt. The acrid smell of failure.
God.
No, that's just slightly burnt coffee. A smell you would recognize anywhere.
Just look at these pigs sniffing about after hours.
Why didn't you say the secret door was literally right behind you?
Must have slipped my mind. You know how it goes.
She gives you a lackadaisical shrug.
The metal grill is cool to the touch. You notice the lieutenant is looking uncustomarily anxious. His posture is rigid. His right hand hovers near the zipper of his jacket.
You okay, Kim?
Oh, I'm fine. I was practically born to infiltrate underground communist cells.
He takes a quick look over his shoulder. Oh, sweetie.
Which is just to say, we should be prepared for any eventuality.
Okay. Try to listen.
You can make out at least 2 separate voices. 2 voices, both male, approximately early 20s.
Careful with those now. I have it. It's going to work. I can feel it.
Bang on the grill.
The clang of metal reverberates all along the scaffolding. The voices coming from the other side fall silent. A pair of frightened hares cowering in some dark crevice of their burrow.
Aw.
Who's there? Is that you, Maurice?
It's not me, Maurice, actually. Sorry, dude. But I can't help but see this image that Half-Light is painting for us. A pair of frightened hares cowering in some dark crevice of their burrow. Doesn't that sound like the 2 of them right now? Pair of frightened hares. I don't want to say I am Maurice. What a lie. God, I have to pee though. Hold on, guys. Okay. If I lie, they'll know, won't they? If I say it's the police, they'll be afraid. if I say, are you all communists, they'll feel defensive. That's my thought anyway. I'm not saying that's what'll definitely happen. Of course not. I don't predict things properly a lot of the time. So... Are you all communists? I'm looking for some communists.
Who said communist? Did we say communist? Get out of here.
Listen, I've already built like 0.001% of communism, but now I need to get organized. Can you help me?
For a moment, silence.
What's the passphrase?
Oh. It's remember Dobreva and Abadanais, which I'm sure I said wrong.
There's no response.
But I'm pretty sure
You begin
I'm right.
to wonder whether they've slipped out some back way. No, they're still there. You can feel them back there.
Did I get it wrong?
Alright. The key's taped to the back of the door frame. Just make sure you put it back when you're done, or we'll all be locked out.
Okay.
And do watch the concrete. It just kind of falls away, in places.
Charmant. After you, detective.
Thank you, Kim.
Have fun at your underground meeting, Pig. Hope it's a blast.
Thanks, I guess. Okay, before we go in there, we need to change clothes real bad. Like, real bad. I don't know what kind of checks we're gonna need. But I feel like I want to put on the hat. The revolutionary hat, you know? It feels right. Oh, it just feels right for whatever fucking reason. I'm glad we have the logic shirt. Maybe I should put my logic glasses back on. Or, oh, actually, maybe the encyclopedia glasses. No, we might need that perception. We don't need a -1 to perception. We don't. We'll do the -1 to authority. +1 logic with the glasses. Maybe a different pair of pants. Maybe the found pants. He looks so goofy, but I love it. I love how goofy he looks.
This hat is so soft, so warm. It wraps around your head, and your mind tingles with all manner of socio-economic theory.
Okay, this is an Ushanka, right? The hat.
Kraz Mazov would have worn this Yushenka. Mazov knew where to cook those thoughts. That's why it bears a Mazovian logo. Glory to the revolution, comrade. Whether you like it or not, wearing this hat has made you more communist.
Sounds good to me. Let's do a nice quick save and go in there. Fuck.
The two young men are either oblivious to or ignoring your entrance. Their attentions are fixed on whatever it is they're stacking in the middle of the floor.
What the fuck are they stacking in the middle of the floor? Cards? Dominoes that are funny colors? Legos?
Matchboxes, it appears.
Okay.
I think it's holding Alexis.
Steban, the student communist. I like his portrait. Yeah.
It is. It's holding.
I don't like the sounds in this place, though. I love his portrait. That's a crazy-looking portrait. Crazy-looking guy. Can't even see his eyes.
Careful, careful.
I just realized he's called Echo Maker. Oh. That's a shame. Sorry, guys. think they're gonna be mad at us for walking in and bothering their pile of matchboxes?
Damn. Hardly any difference.
The young man shakes his head and then looks up at you and the lieutenant with barely concealed irritation.
You two. You are late.
Sorry.
They should know the meeting starts at 10 p.m. sharp.
His companion looks up at you and squints. Sorry.
One leader and one follower. The most ancient power dynamic. Just a moment. Could this be the former owner of a certain jacket you acquired recently?
Could it? Before we move on, do you recognize this jacket? Show him the Saramirizian jacket.
Hey, Esteban. Isn't that your jacket?
It certainly looks like my jacket, Alexis. Where did you get that, gendarme?
I found it. I just found it. In a room. How vague.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. That's real Saramirizian twill. Only old Saramirizian communists and drug smugglers wear those anymore.
He is neither of those, of course. He is simply a poor student putting on airs. Also, he doesn't have the shoulders to fill out such a jacket.
See, Uli? He's just like Mazovrot. How does it go, gang?
Those committed to the rights of property are those most apt to violate them.
Wow. His companion nods emphatically.
I assumed it was Maurice who broke into my room to play a trick on me. I didn't think I'd actually been raided by the RCM.
There is surprise in his voice, naturally. But is that a note of excitement you also detect?
So do you want your jacket back?
Absolutely not. You have to keep it.
What?
Can
Why?
you imagine the look on Morris's face when he finds out the RCM has been kicking my door down?
He turned to his companion to say that.
He'll shit himself. Positively.
Says Echo Maker. What a fucking name, Echo Maker.
And now they've shown up in force to break up our meeting.
He rubs his hands together excitedly. No.
Something tells me these young men are not very experienced with law enforcement.
Hold on, guys. We're not here to break up your meeting. We want to join your meeting.
The RCM wants to join us?
A quizzical expression.
My partner, of course, is acting in a strictly personal capacity, not as an official representative of the RCM.
Interesting. Does that mean you've done the reading?
Oh god, have I?
Uh-oh. No one said anything
failed.
about reading.
Fuck.
You'll just have to wing this one.
Fuck. Fuck. Oh no. Oh dear. What is this reading? I thought this was a revolutionary group. No. The reading, yes, I've definitely done that. No, because we just failed the drama check and they're gonna see right through that. Kim, did you do the reading?
No, detective. The only reading I've been doing is right here.
The lieutenant holds up his little blue notebook. Yeah, fair.
He seems to be wagging the notebook at you, as though he suspects you may have forgotten why you're here.
I have not had time to seek out pretentious communist book clubs, nor have I done their reading.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like they've done the reading, Esteban.
Well, this is getting awkward. I'm not sure what you're expecting to find here then.
There's profound consternation in his voice.
Fuck.
You suspect it's about something bigger than your not having done the reading.
Maybe they can explain themselves.
Maybe. But what exactly are you two doing in here?
In the most generous sense, I would say we're cultivating revolutionary consciousness.
Yes, that's probably the best way to describe it.
But more specifically, we are running a reading group. The most rigorous and theoretically advanced materialist reading group in Martinez.
Okay.
Comrade Steban is a great discussion leader. One of the best at the university.
It's obvious they take this group of theirs extremely seriously. Whatever you do, don't compare it to a common book club.
Got it.
Yawn. Can you imagine anything duller than a bunch of Beano-clads yanking each other's knobs?
Oh, shush, Half-Light. Is this where I could square off in theory combat? Sounds like a place for intense intellectual engagement. Exactly my kind of jam. Yeah, that sounds good. Exactly my kind of jam. Absolutely.
That's our whole thing. World is so shallow, all noise and repetition. We're interested in genuinely radical critique.
Precisely. We are not interested in senseless parroting. We like to read critically.
Within the contours of Mazovian historical materialism, of course.
I didn't realize they taught radical Mazovian theory in the universities. And okay, what does your reading group actually read then? I didn't realize they taught radical Mazovian theory in the universities.
Huh. As though you can call that problem teaching.
One thing you learn quickly at university is that you're not going to find a real education in any lecture hall or discussion seminar.
We are post-attendance, basically.
Uh-huh, aka what, dropouts?
Exactly. The only worthwhile part of the so-called École Normale de Revachol is the library. That's where we've made our greatest critical strides.
Okay, so then what does your reading group actually read?
We study all the foundational texts of Mazovian theory, of course. Just last week we finished the second volume of Puncher and Watman's Innocence of Capital.
Truly extraordinary.
And before that we spent 6 weeks on State and Plasm.
Uh-oh. You can feel your attention span rapidly deteriorating.
Force yourself to keep listening.
We've also read Wertmüller's The Megastructure of History, and before that, Real and Reality.
Arblar's Une Paix Infernale.
The original Fisdale translation, not that watered-down revisionist garbage.
Obviously.
But, of course, our special emphasis is on the theories of Ignace Nilsson and his followers, especially the inframaterialists.
Wait, who are these inframaterialists?
You're not familiar with them? It's pretty advanced stuff. You may not be ready for it yet, gendarme.
The two young men exchanged skeptical side glances. Okay, but then who's this Ignace Nilsson guy?
Only Krasmazov's most trusted lieutenant, the evangelist of the revolution, and the founding father of the People's Republic of Samara.
It's hard to overstate how unimpressed he is that you've never heard of this world historical individual.
Yeah, they're not impressed with us.
He also happens to be the greatest communist theorist after Mazov himself. It was Nilsson who first postulated the existence of ideological plasm, which forms the basis of inframaterialist theory.
Plasm, huh? Sounds like a hell of a drug. You might want to ask about it.
Okay.
The young man sighs. His companion looks about furtively.
Where is the rest of the reading group?
What do you mean? This is the reading group.
Oh. 2 is all you need. Me and Kim are the same way. Turn to Kim.
Kim and I.
Oh, yeah. Cute. I love that he corrected our grammar. That's so him. The lieutenant mutters under his breath. He scribbles something in his notebook, but adds nothing else.
We're in something of a rebuilding phase.
Some of our former comrades didn't have the ideological fortitude our work demands.
Okay. Well, what happened to them?
Intellectual attrition is maybe the best way to describe it. Felix said he couldn't keep up with the reading on top of his classwork. And Susanna wanted to read text other than Mazovian theory. Like novels, if you can believe it.
Well, I like novels, but clearly he doesn't, so novels, unbelievable. Shake your head.
See? Even the gendarme gets it.
I guess.
We've tried recruiting new members, but unfortunately the current intellectual climate is pretty hostile to inframaterialist thought. These days, if you're on the left, the ascendant schools are the Godwaldians and their iconoclasts.
don't forget about Maurice and the turnips.
Right. Then there was the whole turnip debacle.
Turnip debacle, incredible.
Whatever
What does
this
that mean?
turnip business is about, one thing is perfectly clear. These young students have a much deeper understanding of communism than you do.
Oh, clearly.
You could learn a thing or two from them. If you can convince them you're one of them.
If I can convince them that we're one of them. Okay. What about Cindy? Is she part of the group?
Cindy is... How to describe her role?
Something of an ideological auxiliary, perhaps.
Yes, that's exactly how I would put it. And naturally, we support her radical counter-liberal aesthetics.
But she refuses to submit an essay, so we can't call her a member of the group per se.
Submit an essay?
That doesn't stop her from using the room for studio space, of course.
Did you say something about turnips?
It's an unfortunate story. You see, our ex-comrade Maurice is something of an economist.
Ah.
He's studying macro and microeconomics.
Wow, a real intellectual, it sounds like.
The lieutenant arches his eyebrows.
Right. So a few weeks ago, we were discussing the extra physical capabilities of the revolutionary state. And Maurice said, what were his exact words, Ulexis?
It was unbelievable. He said, turnips don't care if they are grown by communists, moralists, or Vulcan. They grow just the same.
Basically, he was rejecting the whole foundation of inframaterialist theory.
Oh.
What is this inframaterialist business they keep blathering about? You've never heard of anything like it.
I would love them to explain it more, but I want them to invite me into the group, so I'm just gonna go along with it. Just go along with it.
Susanna said that he has been hanging out with some non-communists lately.
Oof.
For us, the question boiled down to, if you don't even accept the basic ideas of Nielsen and inframaterialist theory, why are you in the reading group?
So you expelled Maurice from the reading group over an argument about turnips?
Well, it wasn't so much that he was expelled.
He just quit coming. We haven't seen him around for weeks.
Oh. This is gonna make them feel like we don't know anything. Although that's the truth. We don't know anything. Okay, fine. I'll bite. Who are the iconoclasts?
For starters, they love talking about beans.
Didn't someone talk to us about beans earlier? I don't remember. I think somebody talked to us about beans, and it was wild. Beans?
That's right. Iconoclasts are obsessed with beans. They love thinking about beans. They love counting beans. But most of all, they love building models to predict how many beans there'll be in the future.
The fuck?
They're by far the most bean-centric school of communism.
Ah yes, the much maligned bean counters, ensconced in their think tanks and high-rises, believing they can save the world through a series of incremental, assiduously technocratic reforms.
Fuck, I guess. Isn't it good to know how many beans there are?
See? You're already falling for that scarcity logic.
I'm going
You
the
start off
stupid direction, I
assuming
guess.
there aren't enough beans to go around. So naturally you want to cut the bean rations in half. And next thing you know, there are budget cuts, so now we've got to cut the bean rations in half again. You see, iconoclasts claim to be communists, but in reality they're just liberals with hard-ons for spreadsheets.
Alright, fine. Liberals with hard-ons for spreadsheets. Sure. And the Gottwaldians? What's so bad about them? He's gonna be like, how do you not know, dude?
They're the most depressing school of communism. They love writing long books with a patina of Mazovian theory to cover up their cheap psychologizing.
Oh.
A gang of cheap psychologists and intellectual midgets. Typical Gottwalders, in other words.
Intellectual midgets? What does that even mean? What the fuck does that even mean?
It's okay for Uli to say that, because his dad is from Gottwald.
Oh. Sorry, my cat just jumped on my chair and, potentially fucked up my mic again, so give me 2 seconds. Seems like it's fine. What's so bad about psychologizing?
Do you think all the problems in the world can be reduced to repressed sexual urges?
No, I don't. I also don't think that is in any way the core of psychology. Unless you're obsessed with Freud, I guess.
No, of course not. That's reductive in the extreme.
Thank you, logic. Reductive in the extreme. Very extreme.
1000% yes.
No. Probably not.
Well, there you have it. You're not a Gottwaldian then. You see, the Gottwald school look like communists. They talk like communists. But scratch the patina and you'll see beneath that they're just depressed liberals who've read too many books.
This is a weird question. And what about the liberals? Are they liberals too? That is such a stupid question, but I have to ask it. My curiosity's too piqued. Are they liberals too? The liberals?
Of course not.
What?
The only people who actually call themselves liberals are mouth-foaming reactionaries.
Oh, okay. What do I know, apparently?
Basically indistinguishable from fascists. You'd need an X-ray machine to tell the difference.
Oof. Well, I guess I've heard enough. Let's talk about something else.
Go ahead.
The young man gives you a half smile. His companion sniffs. What were you doing with those matchboxes just now?
The young man frowns at the little pile of boxes on the floor.
Nothing. Just messing around until the meeting started.
I thought we were late for the meeting.
They're watching those matchboxes awfully intently for two guys who are just messing around.
Okay.
It's almost as though they were trying to create the most unstable structure they could, with predictable results.
That's weird. Very weird. But okay. I have a funny feeling this group has nothing to do with the lynching whatsoever. Is the reading group accepting new members? Let's go for it.
We typically only accept new members once per semester. There's this whole process with essays and presentations on assigned topics.
The young man turns to his companion.
But given that we have some extra seating at the moment, I guess we could be convinced to expedite an application or two.
Steban, you can't be serious. For these gendarmes?
I am serious. As materialists, we've got to adapt to conditions as they are. Besides, he'll still need to pass the interview portion of the entrance process.
Oh, he turns back to you. It's gonna go badly, isn't it?
Assuming he's even still interested, that is.
Ooh. Ooh. It's a white check. Now that's exciting, and it's composure. So I'll try it. Convince them you belong in the reading group. Thank God it's a white
What's
check.
there to be scared of?
Well, fuck.
You've really been cracking the books these last few days.
All right, then.
You can go toe to intellectual toe with any reading group in Martinez.
Can I? I feel like the most books I've read was like 2 hours ago in game.
Now, chin up. You've got this.
Thanks. This is just the group I've been looking for. When do we start?
Oh, you want to start now?
What?
Sure, we can manage that.
He looks to his companion, then back at you.
You've caught him off balance.
Oh.
The momentum is already in your favor.
Yay.
Go ahead and take a seat. Since we haven't had time to prepare an exhaustive questionnaire, I think we can keep this interview more freeform.
Okay.
Why don't you tell us a bit about the books you're interested in? And we'll just see where the conversation goes.
Oh, fuck. For me, it's about finding the right thing for the right moment. Or I'm more into practical books. Books that help me understand the real world. Yeah. I guess. I feel like these are both potentially true. These both potentially work. For me, it's about finding the right thing for the right moment. Nah. Like, that sounds nice to me. But I think he's gonna like it if I say I'm more into practical books. Books that help me understand the real world.
Aha, a real old-school pedestrian materialist. Alright, we'll play along. So what sort of practical works are we talking about?
The 3 books we have and have read. The children's book, the pale medicine book, and cockatoos. I can't say how reliable it is, but I did just read a book on pale-centric medicine.
Interesting. I always thought that stuff was common folk superstitions, repackaged as bourgeois spiritualism. But maybe I've been overly dismissive.
Maybe.
This is a good start. They're starting to loosen up. You feel relaxed and in control. Soon, you're debating whether a decommodified spirituality is even possible under capitalism.
Huh.
Probably not, is the answer. Which isn't to say it isn't sometimes still useful.
And then I've got these options. Let's see. In the end, I did learn how to make some restorative tea. Anyway, it mostly seems like a way to bilk desperate people for money when they don't have access to real healthcare. Damn. Painfully real. But in the end, I did learn how to make some restorative tea.
Oh, sounds nice actually. Comrade Mazov himself preferred chamomile tea, as I'm sure you're aware.
Of course.
These kids are eating out of your hand, practically.
Yay.
Another quarter of an hour disappears.
Oh!
The questions come rapid fire, but you have an answer for every one.
Great. It's 02, apparently, which I guess tells me it is past midnight.
Now you can sense things starting to slow down. The interview must be reaching an inflection point.
Don't you think, though, that you can only really understand current events if you have a firm background in history and political theory?
Listen, books are fine and all, but to be straight with you, they're no substitute for a real story, as the only option I got.
Okay, we'll bite. What sort of stories are we talking about?
I don't know. The young man and his companion look at one another, then turn back to you.
A real-life procedural, complete with gory details.
Option 3 says, I'll tell you about the time I woke up and completely forgot what money is. That's so funny. Let's just say the human body starts to do some weird things when it's been in a tree for 7 days. Actually, I feel like number 2 and 3, maybe not 3, would appeal to him more. I'll tell you how I infiltrated the wild pines for my investigation. Did I? Yes.
Sounds like old-fashioned revolutionary espionage. Let's see where this goes.
Yes, I'm rather curious myself.
Why, because I made that up?
Now you're getting somewhere. These boys aren't even bothering to contain their interest. Even the lieutenant seems engrossed, despite your revealing details of an RCM investigation.
But I still don't see what the lady driver had to do with a strike standoff.
In all fairness, the whole situation is rather complicated.
Yeah, it is. Let's see, that's just it though. She was just one more pawn, just like how the Wild Pines rep tried to play me. Yeah, I'm still trying to piece the whole thing together, but I can't get it to add up yet. I'm not even sure there is a connection, but I needed to get the Pines' cooperation somehow. I don't know that the Wild Pines rep, who I guess is Joyce, was she trying to play me? Still trying to piece the whole thing together, but I can't get it to add up yet.
Clearly there's a lot of ins and outs. It almost reminds me of a Dick Mullen novel.
I can see that.
Another quarter of an hour disappears.
Goodness.
The conversation bounces back and forth. Whatever their pretensions, it's clear these two have been craving something real.
Hell yeah.
Now you can sense things starting to slow down. Time to wrap this tale up.
So anyway, my current theory is that she's somewhere along the coast.
Makes sense. It doesn't seem like there's anywhere else she could have gone. I suppose we'll have to leave it there. But listen, gendarme. We could use someone with your breadth of expertise. With just a little more theoretical background, I think you'll be able to make some real contributions.
Yes, I would say he's got serious potential at least.
Thanks, Echo Maker.
And with that, welcome to the most ideologically advanced materialist reading group in Martinez.
Yay!
Here's your first assignment.
Oh.
It's an overview of inframaterialist theory. A little basic, as you'll see, but one has to start somewhere.
I'll add it to my very extensive reading list. Yay.
You're going to fit right in, I think. Come back when you're done.
Okay.
We'll be here pretty much every night after 10 p.m.
Perfect. Every night after 10 p.m. You fucking got it.
Do be sure to take your time with the reading. We'll be eager to hear your thoughts.
Sounds good. I'm gonna leave then. We'll ask about that maybe the next time we come, because it sounds like they'll be here tomorrow night too. So, leave. Now there's stuff to look at in here? Oh shit, how exciting. I can't believe it's literally like after midnight, almost 1 a.m. Coffee. At the bottom of the pot, an aisle of black sludge rises from a shadowy sea. What a lovely image just to describe a coffee pot. I love that. What is this? I don't know. I'll check it out in a sec. This poster reads, "Under the cobblestones, communism." This one says, "No war but class war." Here's a rickety easel, surrounded by pots of gouache. Sydney's, no doubt. Could it be the Phasmid? No, probably not. Could what be the Phasmid? Try not to think about the crack spidering out across the floor. Okay. Oh! Reflective construction vest. Okay. Let me see it. Oh, he looks absurd. Absolutely fucking absurd. Love that. Put that jacket back on, dude. You look nuts. Let's also put your cool-ass Dick Mullen hat on. Actually, you don't really need it right now, do you? Because the day's over. Day's over. We got lots of stuff to interact with. Books and things. Nothing else here. I guess out we go. That was exciting. It's literally after midnight. That's crazy. Huh. What's up, Cindy? Still here this late, huh?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Nah, I was actually just wondering if you had anything to say about the communist thing, because we were just in there. But I guess not. Catch you later, Cindy. Alright, let's go, I guess, back inside. Wait, is this the right door to go back inside? No, it's not. There's nothing in here. Fuck it. Out we go. I think it's this door to get down. There you go. I was like, why is he going so slow? Alright. Out we go again. And here we are. Do you think we could, like, send Kim to bed? Because it's after midnight. And if we did that, would he... I mean, would Clausia still be there? Because it is late as fuck. Because it's something that I need to do without Kim, so I'm just wondering about it. Let's see. Is she still standing there? We could usually see her if she is. She is not. What's this? Oh, below the grime, a dark neon poster reads, Van Eyck, totally transcendent. I love it. I fucking love it. Well, all right then. She is no longer there. Ooh. Things to read. Very exciting. And I see that she's not up here, but the door's open. Do you think she would be in her bedroom? Go in there and find out, I guess. Unlikely. Nah, she's not here. But could I send you to bed, Kim, and then go home by myself or something? Nah. Well, okay. I guess there's nothing to be done here. Let's just fast travel to the fisherman shack area and go to bed. Because we can stay there for free. As though we really need to. We have 102 real right now. Like a couple of crazy people. But here we go. To the fisherman shacks. Because it is time to end this day, clearly. At fucking 12:41 in the fucking morning. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Here we go. Good night, Kim.
It's getting cold. This late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Good night, Kim. Send him away for the night.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
You got it, dude. Enter the shack. We're here. Isn't that nice? And now that we are here... I know it's really late, I know, but... maybe I should take a moment to do some reading. No, I should save it for tomorrow because there's a chance, yet another a good chance that yet again we will not be able to do something for a period of time. And the books help us pass the time, so I'll save those for tomorrow. And now I feel like I have been here for quite a while, so let's go to bed. Finally end day 5, and I suppose call it a day. Ugh. Or call it a night, rather.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Go to sleep.
The place feels almost like home now. Quiet and dignified around you. A new life by the seaside. You're incredibly tired. The darkness and warmth come fast. You're falling asleep.
Sorry, there was a noise, and I think it was in the other room. Sorry to be startled all of a sudden. Okay, you're falling asleep.
It's easier this time. Drifting off, your head has found a comfortable indent in the pillow. Your legs and your torso feel like lead weights sinking to the bottom of the sea. Until there's suddenly light.
This respite. You've earned it, brother. Bask in the darkness. Let it swallow you up and swivel you around while you forget everything you've managed to remember.
But I've been bad. I haven't earned this. Is this the last dream? Is it? No, I don't know. Is it?
No, this is the one before that. We'll just keep cycling it for you if you don't mind. As long as we can. Spin it like black yarn.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Thank you, darkness. Thank you.
You're welcome, Harry boy. You earned it.
Fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep.
After centuries of darkness, the alarm rings. But what's this? You actually feel rested. There's no time to cuddle with your pillow, however, or as much as shiver from the cold. The world awaits.
Go.
Open your eyes. Well, good morning, Harry boy. We've made it officially to day 6. And now today, I'm sure we're gonna do some reading. Of course we are. We're gonna go find Ruby. If we can get through the Union stuff today, because I'm pretty sure if we find Ruby on the coast, yeah, it says Union and cryptozoology business might end when you do, so I want to make sure that stuff is done. But that is for another day entirely, so until next time, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you've enjoyed our time together, please consider doing the YouTube thing. Liking, commenting, subscribing, hyping, whatever you feel like doing. It would really help me out more than you know. I love and appreciate you so much. Please be kind to yourself, take care of yourself, take extra good care of your animals and human children too, please. And stay soft, because the world is definitely hard enough already. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Mwah.